So I wanted to go back to this Light No Fire announcement trailer that they showed off at the Game Awards. In the Game Awards, it was streamed, so it wasn't very high quality. So we're gonna watch it on their official HelloGames Tube YouTube channel, and it's 4K glory. I'm really excited for this, especially, how much it's showing up Starfield. They're showing Starfield how to make a true full planet exploration game. There you go. Let's start it, baby. A multiplayer Earth. A procedural Earth. A fantasy. See, all these things are showing. Already looks 100 times more interesting than any of the planets in Starfield. If you just go back, I mean, what is this structure? I don't know. He's riding on a mount. You can ride on different animals and I'm guessing tame them. You can look at this. Some kind of ancient ruin, or maybe it was left here from the ancestors that lived here in the beginning, the creation of this Earth. There's a skeleton right there. Well, and there's little baby skeletons, bro. Look at them. An unexplored Earth. What is this ball? And also, it seems like you can play as different species or different races of people, which Starfield should have had. All footage in-game multiplayer. So this is going to launch with multiplayer. Whoa, what was that back there? Oh, it's a giant jellyfish. It looked like the Loch Ness Monster for a minute. So this is going to come out with multiplayer, which is always a good thing. I feel like if you can make your game multiplayer, I feel like it's always best. Like, of course, there's going to be some people that don't want to play it multiplayer and just want to play it by themselves, which is totally fine. But if you can add multiplayer to your game and make it actually a good experience, not just like thrown together multiplayer that's glitchy and janky, but decent multiplayer. I think it's always good to have multiplayer in your games. Look at this, man. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, baby. Dude, hold on. It's going by so quick. This really surprised me, too. Flying animals that you can ride on. There's somebody on top of that thing. And it makes me wonder, how can you acquire these? Like, do you have to tame them first? Is there a whole process that goes into it? Or can you just find them in the wilderness and hop on them? Maybe you have to make a saddle first. I don't know. Dude, just look at... Sorry I keep rewinding it, but holy shit, man. I'm trying to, like... Dude, that looks so good. Now, this like hits me right in the heart, dude, because I always play mages. I'm always a mage in any MMO or RPG or anything. And this is a damn mage, dude. He's got a big-ass staff. He's got a wizard hat on, got a cape. I wonder what Todd Howard would have said about this. Well, funny thing is, on their, let's see if I can find it again. I actually tweeted about it. Sean Murray, which is like the guy behind Light No Fire, took a picture with Todd Howard, dude. Look at them together. Look at the face, Todd Howard's face. He knows. But Sean Murray's so happy. He's probably standing beside one of his heroes. And let's not get it twisted. Todd Howard is a GOAT in the gaming industry, but he's slid down the hill a little bit in the past few years, sadly. He's got a half smile going. He's like, I wish I could have made a game like that. It's so funny. All right, let's keep watching. All right. And we've got gliders taking inspiration from the newer Zelda games. Of course, Zelda isn't the only one that does it, but it's what I think of when I think of gliders anyways. That looks cool, dude. I mean, this just looks all so damn good. Now this, holy shit. This already confirms that there's different kind of creatures that you can ride on. These giant crows. I mean, look at this. This looks amazing, and all this is supposed to be in one planet. And look how varied it looks. These look like different planets. I'm assuming this is what it's going to be. Sean Murray and HelloGames is taking everything they've learned from No Man's Sky and the vastness and different planets and stuff, And with all the updates that they've released for No Man's Sky and all condensing it and purifying it into a single planet experience, a whole multiplayer planet Earth to explore, full of what looks like crazy ass stuff. Dude. Oh, dude, that looks so dope with the little cabins. I wonder if you can craft those, or do you have to build them yourself? I'm pretty sure. It's probably safe to say that you have to, since this is a survival game. Oh, man. This is going to be so good to play with friends. Yeah, look, he's crafting it right there, so that's already confirmed it. And these different species, man, look at them. It's so cool. You just play as a bunch of different races. Oh, dude. So dope. There's little boats down there, I see. Look at that, dude. He's flying all the way up to the top of the mountain. Look at this. A flying structure. Like, it's just floating in the air. Presumably held up by some magic. Maybe, you know. It'd be interesting to see how the character creation works in this game, because there's some kind of character creation going on, because all the players, I'm assuming they're other players, like actual players, have they're different races and they look different. So I wonder how character creation is going to work, and if you can pick your own races, I wonder if you can also pick like classes. Like, is there going to be mage, rogue, you know, your typical RPG classes? Is that someone T-posing on the floating island? No, that it looks like a lighthouse or something. It is not a T-posing man. No, sadly. That'd be funny. Look at this, man. Dude, just look at it. So much. It just oozes personality. And I think that's one of the things that Starfield misses. Is like, doesn't have any personality to it. It just like, it looks like a generic, standard sci-fi space game. And some people are okay with that. And I'm hoping Starfield does get a sequel, because, you know, it's their first game, and Bethesda has never, I mean, just look at the first Elder Scrolls game. It wasn't anything like crazy. A lot of people don't even consider it an Elder Scrolls game. So I'm hoping Starfield will find its little groove, and hopefully it'll be better. We'll see. I want to be one of these I want to be the cat man. Look at the cat man in the middle there, closest to the camera. He looks cool. So cool, man. Cuddy is a cat boy confirmed. Look at these bunny rabbits. Holy, I didn't see that. I did not see that during the stream. Look at this giant ogre looking guy to the left. If it'll play. Look at this dude. He looks like a giant. That's dope. I wonder if he's a quest giver, if there's going to be different factions and, you know, stuff like that, because in No Man's Sky there are actually different species you can play as. They added them in later, but you can like play as a robot dude. You can play as like an alien Gek guy. So I wonder if that's going to be the same thing kind of with this, or if they're going to go in even deeper. Looks cool, dude. Oh. Ooh. And I wonder what the story is going to be. Because I'll be honest, No Man's Sky story is not, it's not very good. That's not why you play the game, but. And there we go. Look at that, man. Light no fire. Beautiful, Sean Murray. Beautiful. I'm so fucking excited for it. And I've actually got up the website here. I'm gonna read some of this stuff. The description of this game is: Light No Fire is a game about adventure, building, survival, and exploration together. Set on a fantasy planet the size of Earth, it brings the depth of a role-playing game to the freedom of a survival sandbox. Those are music to my ears. It brings the depth of a role-playing game to the freedom of a survival sandbox. Holy shit, man. Sean Murray, you're doing it to me again. I remember being this hyped up when No Man's Sky was being talked about before it was released, and I was hyped, bro. And then the game came out, and I wasn't hyped no more, bro. But he's redeemed himself. They've continuously updated that game free of charge, so now it's fucking amazing. No Man's Sky is a fucking amazing game. But I feel like they did it right. They released a game, it wasn't what people expected, and it was missing a lot of the features that they even talked about, like multiplayer. You know, it didn't launch with multiplayer. So you know what HelloGames did? They went quiet. They didn't say anything. They were off Twitter, off social media, and people were thinking that they just dipped out. They released a game, nobody liked it. They're in hiding, scammed everybody and left. No, bro. And then they came back a few months later. I can't remember exactly how long it was. And they released a huge fucking update. They added multiplayer and so much more to the game. And people were fucking like, what the shit? And I feel like that's how you should do it. That's how you should do it, Bethesda. So let's see what the procedural Earth is like. So everyone that plays this game is going to have a different Earth, so because it's procedurally generated, right? A truly open world with no boundaries, at a scale never before attempted. A massively varied and dense planet filled with immersive biomes, unique enemies, and valuable resources to discover. Yeah. A fantasy Earth. Light No Fire presents you with an ancient Earth to uncover, one where you're not the hero. Thick with lore, mystery, and constant fight for survival, inspired by the adventure, charm, and imagination that we love from classic fantasy. Yeah, that's what we like to hear. Classic fantasy, baby. An unexplored Earth. Every mountain can be climbed, and below them lie endless vistas, oceans, and continents perhaps no others have seen. Who will climb the tallest mountains? Who will find the deepest sea? Sail across the vast oceans and rivers, ride wild beasts through fantastical landscapes, and fly dragons over undiscovered landscapes. Bro, stop getting me hyped up, Sean Murray. Stop doing it. So you could just go out, like you could just get on a dragon, fly off, do your own thing, gather resources, and your other friends can just be here building up, your little town or settlement and your house and build, stuff like that, chopping down trees, and then you'll come swooping back down on a dragon. Oh. It's so good, man. But what I've learned from 2023 gaming is to temper your expectations. So it's important not to get too hyped about any game, really, in this time we're living in,